Way to go me, just whispering, S-bombs into the start of the stream. Welcome to Jam and Jabber. I'm Ken.
I'm Stephanie.
And we're doing Turkey Day movies for y'all tonight. Our cat is probably thinking we're weirdos for that.
It's like, what the heck is wrong with you guys?
Well, we figured that there's not enough Thanksgiving movies, like turkey movies out there, quite frankly. There's a couple, but, there's not enough. And really, if you want to have that Thanksgiving season, what do you need to get that capitalist dosh in there?
You need capitalistic movies.
You do! You need movies that'll get people to the box office themed for your holiday.
I mean, it works for Christmas. It works for, Christmas. I mean, Ken and I were talking about it.
Yeah.
Because, we got Rachel. Hello, Rachel. Thanks for joining us. Me and Ken were talking. And I was like, you know why people just want to just skip right past Turkey Day and go right into Christmas?
There's not enough movies.
There's not enough Turkey Day movies. I want to start by saying a couple of things. We're very specific when we say Turkey Day and not Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Because the Thanksgiving we grew up with in our schools, that's something completely different.
It is.
Oh no, kind of like this hand turkey you're doing.
I adore these finger brushes. There's no reason for them to exist, but they do, and I love them.
Hey, we got Ashley, thanks for joining us. We got Rachel saying all movies are Christmas related, not a single Turkey Day. Exactly.
That's the problem.
So when I say Thanksgiving, I know as elder millennials and many people before us, we were forced to learn a very terrible ideas about the holiday that is Thanksgiving. I've known a lot of people who are recently choosing not to celebrate Thanksgiving because of a lot of the just trying to normalize lots of really terrible things that have happened in American history. And Ashley, I just want to agree with you that is horrifying, and the ring finger is broken.
I mean, more than likely.
It's a good hand turkey. I don't know if we'll put that one on the fridge.
Oh.
You know what?
I mean, it's a digital image. How are we going to put it on the fridge?
I will buy that off of you.
Oh, no. No, please. I don't want to put a tag in there for that.
Okay. We can hang it on the fridge. Or at least the coating I'll hang on the fridge.
No. Gobble, gobble.
So anyways, when we were talking about Turkey Day, we're not going to put any pilgrims. We're not going to put any First Nation, Native American people into this.
This is the only stupid buckle hat that's going to show up in the entire stream.
Yeah, because our feelings why we're choosing to eat some turkey on Turkey Day is it's a fun harvest holiday, and it's one more big hurrah for harvest season while everybody's already sipping on peppermint mochas and putting up their Christmas decorations. We want one last huzzah for the harvest season by eating some turkey meatloaf. And heckin' stuffing, gravy, and mashed potatoes.
I just want to say really quick, I can't remember who made the original joke, and I would love to credit them, but just the whole, the war on Christmas cannot come to a peaceful end until Christmas stops its unrightful occupation of the month of November.
Rachel in the comments, I learned about Thanksgiving in Lawton, Oklahoma with a Native American teacher. That's interesting. I'm sure that they probably gave a much more realistic
I hope so,
teaching of what all that is. So anyways, our turkey days are going to be focused on eating a mountain full of food.
Heck yeah.
And people gathering and just over gluttony. So tonight we've got a special treat. What we are going to do is, like always, I've got a random list over here broken into movie themes and subgenres. So, because we thought it'd be funny, we want to make a bunch of different Turkey Day movies where people are eating heckin' amount of turkeys, right? So why not just dive right into all the different types of Turkey Day movies we can make by what if a horror? What if romance? What if, like, a buddy cop?
Really oversaturate the market with these Turkey Day movies.
And then if we get enough Turkey Day movies, I think we'll finally end that war on Christmas like Ken was talking about. We can get a lot of people who are there eating that turkey and not even thinking about buying any presents. So...
Exactly.
Like I said, I've got some dice here. I've got 6 genres and 4 subgenres within each of those. So I've got a D6 and a D4 here at the ready to pull up a subgenre, and then we are going to come up with a Turkey Day movie. As we are talking, we would love to hear suggestions from the chat, things you'd like to see in the movie as Ken is drawing different scenes or movie posters or whatever it is that we think for these movies.
Yeah.
We got some more comments in the chat.
Just Ashley loving the idea of Mashed Potato Mountain, quite frankly.
Yes.
That shovel is for eating the mashed potatoes.
That is definitely... Ken and I, our new tradition is to make turkey meatloaf, because Ken makes a mean turkey meatloaf.
So good.
I don't want to eat a whole entire bird.
Oh, that's just too much.
Just some meatloaf with stuffing and gravy and mashed potatoes. Yeah. And some cranberries, still congealed in the can.
Fact about me, adore canned cranberries. I'd eat it every day if I could.
Homemade rolls. I'm already ready to eat.
Okay. Well, I'm ready to roll up a movie. Let's do it.
All right, let's do this. So, in the action-adventure genre... we got superhero movies. And of course, this is the first one we do because South Park already did it.
They did. They did a beautiful job on it. Okay.
But you know what? We wanted to try it ourselves. We thought it'd be fun. Not just for stuffing! But, we can add our own new, we can make up a new superhero.
That's true. All right, let's design up this superhero. I'm here for it. This Turkey Man, if you will.
Is it going to be Turkey Man? Is it going to be the Gobbler?
The Gobbler sounds like a really good villain for Turkey Man to fight against.
Ooh. Is Turkey Man like a single dad by day? And, is this going to be like a Thanksgiving special for a superhero? Or is this going to be its own thing?
I would prefer its own seasonally specific superhero.
Okay. So that they can have extra movies. Like all based on Turkey Day.
Exactly.
So what do you think this superhero should be about? Like, well, what are their powers?
Okay, so he's clearly got the proportional strength of a turkey. Which clearly means he's got to have them turkey legs, so he skips leg day. So I'm just going to give him some
turkey legs are big and chonker.
I mean, okay. They've got big thighs.
Yeah.
I'll give him them thunder thighs.
I mean, have you ever had a turkey leg at the Renaissance Fair?
That's true. That's very true.
Those are heckin' chonkin' legs.
He'll have really sweet quads, but he ignores his calves.
We got Rachel saying turkey gobbler with human features. He's definitely got to have the thing on top of his head, part of his mask.
The waddle, yeah.
The waddle, yeah.
That raises an excellent question. Are we doing a human who is bit by a radioactive turkey, or are we doing a turkey bit by a radioactive person?
I think it's got to be a human. Okay. Because him just gobbling the whole entire movie isn't going to bring about the emotional reaction that I think most superhero movies take nowadays. You gotta empathize, you gotta connect with our superhero, right?
That's fair. It's very fair.
Loki and the TVA Turkey Day is what Ashley adds.
This is actually just a Loki variant. Turkey Loki.
Turkey Loki.
I really love that idea, actually.
Or it's just it features Loki, alligator Loki, but the villain is Turkey Thor. I know it's supposed to be a frog, guys. I know, but We got Ashley also adding, turkey bitten by a human would be much more horrifying, like that walrus thing.
That walrus thing?
Walrus thing.
Did we do a walrus?
Rachel adds, radioactive turkey bit by man. Oh, I'm getting outvoted.
I think I might be designing the gobbler right now.
The villain?
The villain, yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, so that was a turkey that was bitten by a radioactive human?
I think that's the route that we're going to have to take. So right now, we're starting the movie off with the gobbler. Like, that's how they get you in. You think it's about the gobbler, that's the hero. No, it's the villain who gets turned around.
No.
And, oh, hey, Bee.
Oh, hey, sweet.
Our kitty just jumped up and decided to say hi and see what the gobbler is all about.
That's her little bell.
The gobbler's all about eating turkey.
Go, 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 go. She's our turkey cat, actually. We got her, sorry. We got her the week right after Turkey Day.
Oh, that sounds about right.
Yeah, or like the day after Turkey Day. It was like that weekend because we had some time off and we wanted some time off to be with her when we got her. Mm-hmm. So we bought lots of turkey flavored snacks for her, like kitty treats. So she's our turkey girl.
Yes.
And yes, she is the best. Tusk, that's the name of the movie with the walrus thing.
Oh, that was, I believe that was a Kevin Smith movie.
Gross. Sorry, hard take.
Basically, like, Justin Long is the character who, like, plays almost every stoner, but, like, gets transformed by Pierce Brosnan into a walrus man hybrid.
And we got some more comments. Stanley is looking for me. Oh, hello, Stanley. Meow, meow. Thanks for watching. We all love our kitty viewers as well. We got Rowan. Hey, Rowan says, hello, just here for a moment, dropping in. Hello. Glad you could make it even for a moment. Thank you. And then we got a synopsis. Quote, a U.S. podcaster, Justin Long, ventures into the Canadian wilderness to interview an old man, Michael Parks, who has an extraordinary past, and the American learns the man has a dark secret involving a walrus. This kind of sounds like Snakes on a Plane or like Snarknado.
Did you just turn into Snarf from Thundercats for a second there?
Snarf, but I don't know what you're snarfing about. That's a quote from Google. Thank you. Thank you for quoting or citing your quote. Also, thanks for watching, Kat. Thanks for joining us. Glad you're here. She really is the best. Beatrice is so sweet. She wanted to help her cat dad do some good turkey drawings.
Okay. So I think the gobbler's come along pretty nicely.
Yeah. So what happens in this action or this superhero movie? We've already got a good villain.
Okay. That is an excellent question.
And so who's our protagonist?
Well, let me clean up these lines.
Really am I jumping the gun?
It's a little too loose for me. But if you want to plan out our good turkey man or man turkey, however you want to go about it, I'd be okay with hearing ideas.
Yeah, I've got ideas for who our hero should be in this Turkey Day themed superhero movie. We got another comment saying from Ashley saying about the walrus movie. It's a horror comedy. Apparently, the walrus thing is terrifyingly gross.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Ooh, Rachel's got a good idea. So the turkey man, the gobbler, steals all the potatoes in the world.
He's sick of playing second fiddle to the potatoes at Thanksgiving.
But the real twist is that the gobbler finds out is that everyone just uses instant mashed potatoes anyways.
It's not even made with real potatoes.
Well, according to the Idahoan brand, they're absolutely made from real Idaho potatoes.
Idaho Spuds?
Idaho Spuds. Oh, yeah, because most, like, Christmas movies, like, something's, oh, no, you ruined Christmas.
We have to save Christmas.
The gobbler is out to gobble up all of the stuffing just for himself. He's out to keep Thanksgiving just for himself.
I wanted to save Thanksgiving but you wouldn't let me, and now I'm going to take it from all of you.
I kind of like this idea. Let me just throw this out
Okay.
there. So this would be like a Christmas and Turkey Day movie where everybody, the start of the movie is everyone's already putting up their Christmas decoration, and like whoever like the dad character is from the movie is like, come on, Cheryl, you're already putting up the tree, and
Thanksgiving yet.
it's not even Thanksgiving yet. It's not even Turkey Day yet.
Please let me finish cutting the turkey first.
And so, it's like this whole worldwide event where Christmas is coming in earlier and earlier and earlier. But, so one man must rise against the Christmas lights. And he realizes that he must do crime. This is like an anti-hero hero. Like, I think we can still keep the Gobbler as our main protagonist, but he's also like, he's not the hero that they deserved, but the hero that they needed to keep the tradition of eating a bunch of turkey and getting really, really sleepy on the couch right afterwards true.
I mean, that's when he does his crime, is when everyone is too tired after having eaten turkey.
So maybe this is kind of like his movie where he's like the anti-hero, where he sabotages Christmas Grinch style and replaces it with Thanksgiving and Turkey Day traditions, like, here, no, have this pumpkin instead of this wreath.
So are we doing like a double twist on this then? Like the gobbler and the radioactive turkey is just like you have the moral ambiguity, like who actually is the villain, who is the hero? You just don't know.
Maybe this is the dad character who gets so frustrated that his family's already putting the Christmas decorations up. He's like, you know what? Screw y'all! I'm gonna go get a turkey from a farm myself.
Oh, and that's the turkey
and
that was bit by the radioactive
trips and falls,
person.
and then gets bit by the radioactive turkey. And then so the turkey could be the sidekick.
Yeah.
Because you need a good sidekick, and maybe that's like he's part human but also part turkey. And he's got like witty like one-liners because he's slowly starting to learn English. Because the gobbler is also a mad scientist.
Oh, jeez.
And so in his lab, he's doing like, but this turkey, how is his brain developing at such a rapid rate? And why do I have a craving for stuffing so badly right now? We got some more comments. The Turkey Day, CHRURKEY Day. I spelled that. Deadpool style hero, but it's a turkey person. Is he good? Is he bad? Who the fuck knows? The sidekick must be named Giblet.
Yes.
Rowan, that's great. I don't know why, it just works. It's perfect. It's perfection. Giblets. So giblets. Giblets, yeah, giblets.
You know what? That could be the running gag, is that no one knows how to pronounce his name. I like it.
Well, that's our own running gag here in Jam and Jabber that Stephanie doesn't know how to read. We got the gobbler and giblet.
Studio giblets.
And yeah, they're trying to save the world from the upcoming war of Christmas by bringing back Turkey Day for just at least a few more days. Rachel approves of the giblet. Giblet? Giblet, okay. Yes, that is a good... So where is the turkey's human features? Or is it just a straight turkey? Who just speaks English?
That's a very good question.
I like the turkey who just does sass talking, like he just starts learning English.
I'm feeling that one too.
Yeah.
Then that's less for me to draw and redraw.
I'm sorry, I couldn't see through your hands.
You're fine.
This
feels
inappropriate time to take a sip of tea.
Very too much like a goose beak for my liking. So I'll make it a little more.
They go down.
They do.
Yeah, those beaks kind of go down a little bit more.
I've got a little bit. Their waddles are very intense and cover half their face.
Yeah. Have you ever heard a real turkey?
Oh, they're nightmarish creatures, quite frankly.
They do not sound like the cute gobble 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 sound. No, they do that, but they also like their normal like bird sound is just awful. Yeah. There's a YouTube account that I really love, like a YouTube page, Country Life Vlog, and they have turkeys, and I'm like, you'll hear all the lovely like ducks and chickens screaming at the top of their lungs, and then the turkeys come by. You don't even see them on camera, and you're like, those are turkeys. Yeah, we got to prove for the talking turkey works better because we already have a human turkey hybrid. I agree. Yeah. He just learns to speak Turk English. Well, I mean, Turkish is a language. But, yeah, he starts, like, learning slowly but surely. Like, he can start speaking English. He's sass-talking him. And then he's like, why would you preserve a holiday that would mean the destruction of your species? Yeah. He's like, no, you don't understand. Turkey Day is important because it's the one day turkeys aren't shit-talked.
Yeah. The one time you actually like us, and sometimes, you know what, we get a presidential pardon.
Oh my goodness. So what happens, like, so we're still staying with, like, the Grinch style, like, they go door to door in their own neighborhood, making sure to change out, like, all the lights, the Christmas lights, they take them down, and they replace them with, like, sheaves of wheat and hay bales and more pumpkins.
I mean, like pumpkin pie gets replaced. You know, I like that. I actually really like that idea.
Yeah, the holiday like evergreen wreaths get replaced by fall themed
like
wreaths.
Lots of horns of plenty.
Yeah, the cornucopias.
Yeah,
they replace, like, the centerpieces that are all Christmas-themed. Mm-hmm. All the Christmas nativity sets are replaced with cornucopias.
There's lots of turkeys everywhere.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then he has to, like, go to his own house. And his children are just so excited for the Christmas tree. And he's like, but do I? And then the Giblet's like, no, man, we gotta do this. But it's a superhero movie, so as they're doing this, maybe another team of superheroes who are there to protect, like, Christmas or something, or heck, even just, like, the Avengers come up, and they're like, what the heck are you doing, bud? He's like, I'm saving Thanksgiving.
Nick Fury shows up and asks them if they would like to know about the Avengers Initiative. Yeah.
Like to introduce a new member of our team.
Turkey Man and Giblet.
Oh, I love this idea, Ashley. Giblet breaks the fourth wall because fourth wall breaking characters are greats.
It's true.
Yes, I love this idea. Like, Giblet keeps turning to the camera, and it's like...
You know, the thing I really like about that is that Giblet can also, like, be our narrator and be like, you'd probably be wondering why me and Turkey would do this, and, like, can set up more backstory and fadeaways. Yeah, I like this plan. Okay.
So maybe, like, as they're continuing on their scheme across the town, replacing all the things, we have another superhero that shows up. And this superhero is like, no, I must save Christmas. But it could just be, like, normal, like, Superman, kind of boring, bland Superman guy. And then they fight. Of course they've got to fight, because you got to have fight and lens flares.
Oh, of course.
And something glowing in the sky.
Because, I mean, get JJ Abrams in on this project right now is what I'm hearing.
Something glowing in the sky, and then finally he's like, wait, you just want people to have more stuffing? He's like, of course I do.
Stuffing is delicious.
Don't you want more stuffing?
I mean, yeah.
And then the other superhero turns and helps them at their scheme. And the whole town is returned. And then the people are like, you know what? That's right.
I do like stuffing. Why would I want to stop eating this?
You have a random guy in the street who throws down their peppermint latte. They're like, screw this crap! Give me back my pumpkin spice latte! And everyone is like, yeah! Turns the whole town around. It's like a sleepy town in Maine or something. We got a comment from Rowan. The Holiday Spirit would be a great name for Nick Fury type of hero in this world.
Yes.
And Ashley adds, and takes hold of the Deadpool-esque theme with fourth wall breaking. Yeah, I like this. So you gotta have, like, your normal, generic, just kind of Superman type of guy, superhero, Like, and then at the very end, because, you know, all superhero movies got to have an end credit scene.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? Because you got to make them sit through, like, 5 hours of credits.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it comes to the end, that's when the holiday spirit shows up, who's the Nick Fury. He's like, I'm building a team. You want in? And Giblet's like, what are you talking about, bud? We are the holiday spirits.
Yeah, I watched Rise of the Guardians. I'm not interested in being in that film.
Yeah, he's more like Rocket. Like, he's just really, like, does not give any fucks.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like this for Giblet. Like Rocket type of character. Oh my gosh. So how's our super? You're giving this guy lots of look at those calves. He's almost like in like competition with the gobbler.
I mean, they're all about them muscles. I don't have a good follow-up joke. I'm sorry. I'm so focused on these calves.
I understand. It's hard to draw and talk at the same time. I learned that last week.
I just want to make this superhero a thick boy.
So those who did not join us last week, we did a really fun stream. It's still up on our YouTube, Jam Jabber, if you want to rewatch any of our previous videos. This will be our only holiday theme for this month. We might do 1 or 2 holiday themed streams for next month. We haven't quite decided. We figured a whole month of it was a little too much. Yeah. We probably won't do that next month. It was fun. It was really fun doing those spooky themes. But last week, I was actually drawing.
Yeah.
And we just do this fun thing that we normally like to do. Ken called it Dueling Doodles. It was very fun. It was very silly, where one of us started with a random shape, and then I added, and then we took turns going back and forth, adding to these monsters and horrible creatures that we made. But it was so much fun. My sides were hurting. We were laughing so much. I hope you all enjoyed it, for those who did watch it. For those who are curious and want to see me draw too, that's up on our YouTube. Because like I was just saying, I found out last week it is hard to talk and draw at the same time.
It's true.
Yeah. Giblet somehow... Okay, we got more comments. Excuse me. Ashley, Giblet somehow takes a New York accent, even though the movie is set far away from New York. Of course.
I mean, naturally.
Of course,
yeah.
naturally. Thick Italian type accent.
Yeah, I'm waddling here.
Rachel said, it was funny as heck last Saturday. Good. Afterwards, I was like, I hope everyone had as much fun as I did, because we were just making me and Ken were just making each other laugh. Like... It was very silly. Like, we do that just for fun, just cause. Another comment from Ashley. Okay, the sidekick and Nick Fury type characters have names, but what is the name of the hero himself?
I thought he was the Gobbler.
Yeah, we got the Gobbler.
Yeah.
What's his normal name?
We've been bandying about like different backstories for him before settling on anything. I think his name will be something.
Chad?
No, he's got to be something G related for the Gobbler.
Oh, so you're right. Greg?
Greg Guggenheim.
Greg Guggenheim. Yeah, that's good. That's a superhero name if I've ever heard one.
Absolutely.
Totally made up in Marvel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's that alliterative is what they go for. Like, everybody, like Stephen Strange, Peter Parker.
Oh, yeah.
There's loads more. Like, yeah, they love themselves the alliterative superhero names.
They say that about names, though. Like, if you have, like, the first and last, the first letter of your first and last name is the same, it's a very memorable name, very powerful name, very easy to remember. Like Peter Parker, yeah. And now I can't remember anymore. You just listed a whole bunch.
Stephen Strange.
Yeah. Dr. Strangelove.
Dr. Strange.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure there's more, but I'm spacing right now, too, because I'm focused on drawing our superhero guy.
You're making a really good heckin', like, an average, like, perfectly coiffed hair.
Oh, naturally.
Like, very stern, like, I am justice. I come from outer space. I am powerful, and I can see your underwear.
Funny you should say underwear, because he's the type who wears his underwear on the outside.
Oh, that's how you can see it. He's like, I don't... He can't see between X-ray or not. So he just thinks everyone wears their underwear on the outside. Crack that code. Real reason why superheroes wear their underwear on the outside.
Love it.
They can't tell the difference. It's kind of like being colorblind, right?
Oh my gosh, absolutely.
It's X-ray vision blind because you can just see everything. So that's just how they see it.
So he's
This
got
looks
to
like some
have,
tidy whities.
like, a Christmas tree symbol on his chest.
Oh, does he the spirit of Christmas?
He can be if we want him to be.
Greg, obviously a lure to the Turkey Day hero. Greg Gobblestein.
Yes, Greg Gobblestein is much better.
Greg Gobblestein is his day-to-day name. And then he was angry at his wife for putting up the tree too early. Tripped and fell at a local farm trying to get his own turkey. He's like, I'm still in for Turkey Day. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I'm going to do it. And then becomes the gobbler. Mm-hmm. Knows what he must do. What kind of powers does the gobbler have?
Really high-pitched gobbling sounds for a sonic attack, if you will.
Uh-huh.
He has toe claws that his boots actually cover, but he doesn't think that far ahead. So
thanks for joining, Rowan. I'm glad you could watch us. Bye. Greg Gobblestein works better than Greg. Thanks. You're welcome.
Okay, let's finish up these muscles for this guy. Okay.
I also think he should just have some weird generic superhero powers, like the power to... You know what? Make it easy. You know, the Grinch worked too hard. Yeah. He made all the stuff and then replaced... Or he just stole everything. He has the superpower where if he, like, uses, like, X-ray vision... but turns all of the Christmas decorations into Turkey Day things.
Turkey Day vision.
Yes.
Okay, I like it. All right.
So that's his like natural ability. Cool. He's awesome. Like, yes, I can fix this. I can save this. Like he has that moment where he trips and falls, and all of a sudden, the Christmas tree that was hung up in the background turns into a cornucopia.
You know what else he has? Laser vision. Because all turkeys have laser vision. It's not something that they really talk about that much.
I love the idea of Giblet just being like a force of destruction.
Yeah. Like, Giblet totally has laser eyes. And it's like, you have laser eyes? Yeah, every turkey does. And then suddenly the gobbler finds out, oh, I've got laser vision then. And pew! There we go.
I also like the idea of him just tripping and falling again all of a sudden. Like, whoa, did that just happen? Yeah. I could do this again. So he's got a voice like Canary from Birds of Prey, but instead of singing, it's a gobble.
Yes, exactly. He's got the... You know, I like this lineup for a superhero movie.
Yeah,
I would watch this movie.
This is really good.
Yeah, absolutely.
This will become a yearly tradition all families watch. Yeah.
You know, hire me, Marvel. That's all I gotta say.
Come at us, Disney. We're ready.
Disney Plus, here's your next holiday show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ready to do the next one?
Give me another. Let's do another turkey movie.
Okay. So we got a comedy.
Ooh, comedy. Okay.
Stoner.
Oh, God,
yes.
yes.
Stoner movie.
Stoner comedy for a turkey movie.
I just gotta say.
Yeah?
Turkey Day was made for stoner movies.
That's true.
It's just all about binge eating and lounging around. So what happens in our stoner comedy Turkey Day movie?
I mean, not much.
I mean, most stoner movies, we got like White Castle, we've got I don't watch a lot of stoner movies, so I couldn't really list off a whole bunch. But I know about the Harold and Kumar going to White Castle.
Okay.
So lots of weird, crazy things happen. Maybe you've got like a college student.
Now, just based on what you've said, I'm thinking, okay, we've got road trip movie. Like, we've got a stoner with another sidekick turkey.
What? Another turkey?
Another turkey. These are turkey movies.
No. Okay, I'm just going to throw this out there.
Okay.
That the turkey shows up halfway through the movie and they're like, oh my God, dude, is that a turkey? He's like, I don't know where it came from. It just showed up, man. And the turkey's like, ah, and then it becomes their buddy halfway through the movie. Like, you gotta start it off with, like, two college buddies. They're coming home for the holiday, like, coming home for Thanksgiving. You know, they got some time off of school, and they're totally just smoking their blunts as they're driving. They're like, man, we shouldn't smoke so much. I can't smoke when I'm at home, so I gotta smoke now, man. Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
You've got the one who's like the uptight, who just needs to smoke just to kind of relax sometimes, and then you've got his more slovenly buddy who gets him into shenanigans.
So then, like, as they're going on the road trip, they're like, man, I gotta pull over, I gotta take a piss. He's like, okay. And then as he takes a piss...
That's when the turkey gets in the car.
And then they're like, shenanigans. Like, it's just a weird thing, because all stoner movies are just, like, weird thing after weird thing. Suddenly, like, there's an opera singer there, they get lost in the woods. Like, now we got reference other movies. Now it's a reference to Blair Witch, but instead of the Blair Witch stick things, they're turkeys.
Yeah.
Maybe that's, and then they get into, like, the house, and their friends, like, turn towards the wall, and then it turns around, and there's a turkey.
Like, dude, check it out, I taught the turkey to smoke!
Exactly! You know, they could be boyfriends, too, because we need LGBT representation.
I'm bringing you home to meet my parents. Please don't ruin this for me. Like, dude, it's cool, man. Like, my parents, like, barely even talk to me. Like, it's easy to handle parents. It's not the flex you think it is, Trevor.
I mean, yes, for LGBTQ plus community, but I also don't want to make the comment that LGBT people are just stoners. You know?
I mean, they could be stoners if they want to be.
They could be. You know, I think they'll just be really friendly, like, really close, snuggling. Because most of the stoner movies are like that. Like, the two dudes are, like, really close anyways, because they're like, fuck that shit. And I mean, Kumar just came out as, Yes.
Yeah. Yes, he did.
Kal
Penn.
Yeah. Thank you for knowing his name.
I'm a fan. I like his work.
You know what? Heck yeah. Let's go for the route of boyfriends. Heck yes. They're too stoned to go anywhere, says Rachel, so they Uber Eats the food while the turkey is alive. Oh no. I like the idea of them, like, getting lost in the woods, and they're like, man, we can't find our way back to the car. Oh man, my parents are gonna kill me. Their phones get, like, they're just dead because they were too busy looking up, like, stupid videos. Like, man, stop using up all the battery on my phone. You know, I forgot my charger at the dorm.
I love just the concept of road trip movie for this. Like, this is so good.
Yeah. And then, like, what other crazy antics can happen? Because pretty much anything can happen in a stoner movie. Hit us up, chat. What do you think some other crazy shenanigans should happen? I think there should definitely be a woman with a Viking, like the operatic style Viking hat with the big horns, just singing, just 'cause. You know, she shows up in the woods and she starts singing. They're like, whoa, is that like... Are we watching an opera right now? Whoa, man, I don't even know.
I just took a class on Wagner, actually.
Yeah, it goes into, like, this whole, like, a whole thing about them, like one of the dudes is, like, goes off on this big thing about, like, actually, Wagner, blah, 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 like, all of this facts, and they're like, but, dude, why is she here? I don't fucking know.
I mean, everybody loves turkey, right?
And then, like, maybe we just offer her some gravy? And then she, like, takes the gravy and just, like, horfs it and then just runs away back into the woods. They find their way back to the car finally, but then, like, other weird things, like the turkey still follows them. Like, man, should we take the turkey with us? This is our new friend Steve, and we cannot leave him behind. What if Steve has a family, man? What if Steve's got, like, some other chicks to go home to, right? And then finally let Steve back at the end of the movie. Peace be with you, Steve.
We love you, man.
We love you, man.
You're like a brother to us.
And so they get to, like, the family dinner at the end of the day, and they got this big giant turkey, and they're like, we can't do it.
Not after Steve.
So they're like, How about this, man? Why don't we just get a Tofurky?
Tofurky? And then just a dance party, because this is clearly like a Eastern European film.
Then the Tofurky gets up and starts dancing with them.
Oh gosh, yes. Yes, that's a weird film right there. Let's do it.
Yeah. Has anybody ever had Tofurky? I have.
Oh gosh, that sounds horrible.
I was raised by a vegetarian. Not all of our meals were vegetarian, but then she got like really weird. My mother refuses to touch raw meat. Like she's that kind of weird. Like it's become like a phobia thing for her to touch raw meat. And so she puts on these giant rubber gloves if she ever has to cook with meat, so she doesn't have to come anywhere near in contact. She's like, oh yeah, I have no problem cooking a bird, except for the giant rubber gloves. And then you know what she does with them?
It just, tosses them?
She throws them away.
That sounds eco-friendly.
Oh yes, absolutely. We got Chance. Hey, welcome. Chance says, of course I would arrive during the stoner movie. I need this movie. With stoner boyfriends. Going on a crazy road trip, trying to get home. And then, at the end, the mom, or their parents are like, oh, we're so happy to meet you. What are these two dudes' names? We haven't come up with their names yet.
I think the stoner is named Trevor.
Trevor?
That's what I decided earlier.
Trevor and Chat, will you help us out with the second name?
What's the straight-laced boyfriend driving the car? What's his name?
Yeah, because Trevor's going to be like the stoner, absolute stoner.
He's the one who gets a straight-laced character into trouble.
Rachel said, my Aunt Teresa used to use rubber gloves for cooking and the other set for cleaning. I mean, I guess I can get that, because then cleaning materials, like cleaning chemicals...
Yeah, but she didn't throw them away when she was done with them, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think the rubber gloves would get in the way if I was cooking. We got Chad, we got Mike, and another vote for Chad. We got double Chad.
Poor son of a bitch, his name is Chad.
We got double Chad.
Double Chad.
We had Trevor and Mike was another one. We got two votes from... Oh, wait, that was the same. You can't vote twice.
This isn't Arizona.
She did throw away the gloves after she cooked with them? Dang, Well, I guess my mom's not the only weirdo out there.
Okay, we learned something
We learned
today.
a thing. But yes, she would cook. She cooked Tofurky once, and she made a big deal about how it made her so sick because it tasted like turkey.
Oh, jeez.
My mom's weird.
I remember one Thanksgiving, your mom gave your Oma and Opa a slice of field roast, and your Opa just, after taking a taste, it's not very good, is it?
Field roast, for those who do not know, is plant-based sausage. Yeah. It is not actual meat. It is different plant materials. I don't know if they can use castings for that. I don't know how they make it into sausage. Something. But it's all plant-based sausage to make it to taste like meat. Kind of like the impossible meat that exists now. Yeah, my mom always tries doing different vegetarian options to try to convince us all that meat's going to actually kill us, and that we should all go vegetarian. She tried with the Tofurky that one year. It was really rubbery, because tofu doesn't have doesn't have the same consistency as turkey. And it did taste kind of like turkey, but it was just really rubbery, kind of like how tofu is really rubbery. Yeah. But more rubbery than actual good tasting tofu. Yes.
Just have an adventure in their van.
Heck yes. Heck yes. So who's Trevor and who's Chad?
Stoner is clearly Trevor. Chad is the uptight one.
Yeah. So are we putting their names?
I mean, I think we can just remember.
Okay, so who's driving that? That's Trevor?
Driving is Chad, yeah.
Okay, driver is Chad. Guy on the side is boyfriend Trevor. Love it.
The opera singer is like reaching ahead, like, give me some of them snacks, man.
Maybe they do make a pit stop at a gas station, and they're like, we need more snacks, man. Whoa, I found some turkey-flavored meat sticks.
Whoa.
I think it actually is turkey.
Oh my gosh. No way.
You're gonna break the bank when you buy those, man. But buy one for me, too. I don't want to share.
I like this little quartet. You know, I like the idea that the opera singer just stays with them because she doesn't have plans either for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And just, like, more the merrier.
Yeah.
You know?
Brunhilde.
Yeah, yes.
Brunhilde. There's room for, like, one more face in that car.
We could turn this quartet into a quintet.
Could just be a straight bear.
You know what? Yeah.
I mean, why not?
Really chill bear.
Just a really cool strip bear. When they went to the bathroom, they in the woods, then got lost. They ran into the bear. And then it was the turkey who saved them from the bear. And then they got the bear and the turkey high, and then they're, like, all friends now. And they just showed up, and, like, they're just in the car. And then when they go stop for, like, snacks at a gas station, that's where Brunhilde is there. She's just singing. And they're like, is that, like, some Wagner right here? Yeah, we got Rachel says the bear jumped in the car in the woods. I mean, sure, why not? Yeah, why not? Absolutely. Anything can happen in a stoner movie.
Yeah. You just looking at this as like a movie poster for this movie, I would watch it because I'm intrigued.
What's the name of this movie? We never come up with the movie name.
Gosh, like a turkey stoner movie. What's going to be a good name for that? I've got it. This
Trevor
movie,
and Chad.
This is going to be an homage to a Seth Rogen movie. It's going to be called Gravy Express.
Gravy Express! Yes!
There we go. All right.
We got actually saying the air freshener in the car is actually weed, so the bear instantly got high.
Well, I mean, now I have to draw it.
Like, yeah, man, check out this thing I bought from the dispensary.
That way, if we ever get pulled over, the fuzz can't say that we have drugs on us, because we can just say it's the air freshener, man. Yeah!
The Gravy Express.
You know, I just realized something, Steph.
What?
Last week, I was vehemently trying to insist that we weren't stoners. And here we are, making a stoner movie, expertly so.
You want to get some pizza after this?
Let's get some pizza tonight.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
All right.
Okay, are we ready for the next movie?
Let's do another movie. I need it.
Okay. We're now diving into the mystery genre.
A mystery.
Specifically, a heist mystery movie.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Mystery heist.
So we were looking up different, because we're trying to, like, come up with, there was a lot of things we wanted to do.
We had a lot of ideas.
I don't know if we'll get to half of them the way we're going, but that's totally fine. I like taking our time. But we were like, well, they've got these genres, subgenres. That's how we came up with this idea for this list of, like, and so we're trying to look up different types of mystery movies, and when Heist came up, we're like, yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. So, with most heist movies, the mystery is, like, how they did it. Because usually, like, I'm thinking, like, Ocean's 11, it's always, like, they did it, and they're like, how the hell did they pull it off? And then the rest of the movie is just them showing how they pulled it off. Yeah. That's the mystery. Like, they present, like, this impossible situation, like, this safe is, like, has, like, 40 million breath detectors. There's no way.
Laser system's insane on this thing.
Unless the breath tastes like gravy.
Gravy breath is its one weakness.
And so they come up with, like, ridiculous things of how, like you have the Chinese gymnast who can contort himself into this tiny little thing and then manages to do all the heavy lifting while, like, the white guys did nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
My hot take. So we could either do this in a lot of different ways. It could be like an Ocean 11 where they're pulling off like a money heist, but all of the things are like Thanksgiving or like Turkey Day themed, like surrounding that just with like the gravy breath trick, or like using stuffing to block out the cameras. Or it could be like a family friendly, and it's like the heist is like the kids who are trying to pull off, how do we get that first bite of turkey, or how do we get all of the rolls without mom knowing?
Yeah. Sorry, I was just trying to figure out how to do hands upside down, because hands are hard. And I'm trying to do the gymnast character right now.
Oh, according to Ashley, there is a heist with Markiplier, but Turkey Day themed. Huh. We weren't that original after all.
You know what? Screw it. Screw Markiplier. I want to do my own turkey heist.
We gotta vote for a second one where like it's more like the family friendly. What the kids are trying to steal the rolls, because the kids only want to eat rolls, right? They don't like all the other things.
Okay.
Like,
so I'm getting like a Spy Kids vibe off this now.
Like a Spy Kids.
All right.
And they've got, like, maybe some gizmos and gadgets. Like, maybe it's a Spy Kids Turkey Day special.
Okay.
Where the Spy Kids are trying to get the rolls. Because, again, kids don't want to actually... They'll eat some turkey. And then they'll eat some mashed potatoes with only butter on it. And, like, 5 rolls, right?
Mm-hmm.
They won't eat the gravy. They don't want the gravy. They don't want the stuffing. They don't want that cranberry sauce. No. They only want brown things.
Only brown food.
Specifically, those good dinner rolls.
Heck yeah.
And Mom just spent all day making these perfect dinner rolls. They're out of the oven. She's known, maybe in the movie, there's a big, an off scene where we go, and it's like, Mom's rolls have been, known all around the county for being the most famous of rolls. It's got a blue ribbon. And, she's won awards. The president, or the principal of their school gives her an award for having the best dang rolls. We have to get these rolls. Because as soon as they get on the plate, all the adults are going to take at least 2, and there'll be only 1 for each of us kids.
Oh my gosh, the travesty.
We won't be enough for us.
Ugh.
So their whole scheme is to do a heist to get the rolls before the adults can gobble them all up.
Exactly. Okay. I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot.
We got a correction. Excuse me. Turkey Day D&D of a heist.
Oh gosh.
No, heist isn't Turkey Day themed. I was making a joke that this is like a heist because the mystery heist movie, but it's Turkey Day themed.
We rolled with it pretty well, I think.
But the dinner rolls.
Exactly.
We got Chance saying, only wanting the dinner rolls, child or adult with ADHD. I guess I have ADHD because that was me when I was a kid, because I would only eat the rolls. I was given so much crap about it. And they're like, you're going to get fat by just eating the rolls. Oh, yeah.
Of course.
My family was always fat shaming me because I was a little chonkier than my other 2 sisters who are beanballs. Sorry, I'll take this stuff to my therapist. So where does the mystery part come in? So the mystery part, Ashley, in most heist movies, like we were saying, is the movie will show you how, basically the end results. And they're like, how did they get past Mom's, secret, she's also a spy, this is a family of spies.
Yes.
And so she saved her rolls in this secret vault where there's all of this grading and basically they show the end result first. And they're like, how did they pull it off? There's no way. And so then the mystery part is them revealing slowly, oh, the kids did this, they did that. And they could be Turkey Day themed related, we used the mashed potatoes or the butter to slide across underneath the lasers detecting the set off the alarm, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, the parents are kind of doing a procedural kind of cop drama of how'd they do it? Tell me, I need answers.
You see the kids who are in their rooms and they're just gorging on the rolls, and the mom's like, how did they do it?
Every year they find a way.
Like, you can maybe have, like,
Yeah.
from her perspective for a while. She's like, this year, though, I'm protecting these rolls. I worked too long, too hard to make these rolls. You can't eat them right when they come out of the oven. No, they need to rest for precisely 1 hour and 23 minutes until they reach their absolute peak perfection. We got Chance saying, I ate the rolls and the pumpkin pie and the stuffing, and that's, like, it. I would eat stuffing. Like, I didn't do the stuffing, I didn't do the gravy, I would just do mashed potatoes and butter and rolls and turkey. Like, I was that picky kid. And I've met many other kids that are like that too. Like, no to the cranberry sauce.
Oh, that's the best part.
But it's the consistency!
Oh my gosh, the consistency is why it's delicious.
Hot take.
Hot take.
I like the cranberries where it's got the actual berries in it. It's nice and chunky.
I love congealed cranberries right out of the can. It's so good.
My mom's best friend had a cranberry bog, so we were spoiled on cranberries. I also we didn't do like a lot of like the sweet potatoes and marshmallows. Like, that was a weird thing for us. Like, so I'm German American, so a lot of like we'd have a lot of German food too. So we'd have Kartoffelsalat, sometimes we'd have Knödel, sometimes we'd have we wouldn't do a turkey, we would do turkey and like a roast. There was other things and I'm not remembering them. But we'd have like German and Americana cuisine. But because it was Turkey Day, there were certain staples. I actually never had a green bean casserole until I was an adult.
Wait, was that the one that I made?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That was my first green bean casserole.
Oh my gosh. I was your first green bean casserole.
You were my first green bean casserole. Yes. Okay. And I looked up the recipe and how to make it.
Oh, it's super simple.
Yeah. Oh, no, wait. I'm sorry. I did make green bean casserole one time before I had yours.
You lied to me.
Yours was the first green bean casserole that somebody else made for me.
Okay. You know, that works for me. I'll still take that.
I can still be kind of like a protective cook. Like, I don't want to eat it unless I make it because I know what I put into it. I don't want to know any like weird stuff that you put into it.
That more sounds like mom trauma to me.
Sorry, I'll really take it to my therapist this time. We got some more hot takes on food. The kids, Rachel adds, the kids used the corn. Oh, yeah, we eat corn. We ate, like, the canned corn. But Rachel said the kids used the corn like extra butter to slide into the hidden areas. Chance adds, cranberry sauce can die. And then we got Ashley, who agrees. Mashed sweet potatoes, Rachel added. Yeah, I never had mashed sweet potatoes or like the ones with the marshmallows or anything. Like, I didn't grow up with that stuff. Did you have that stuff, Ken?
With the mashed potatoes?
The like sweet potato stuff.
Oh no, my folks never did sweet potatoes. That was too much cooking for my mom. Hot take.
What was the normal lineup for your Turkey Day feast?
Overly dried turkey, and we would have like just boxed mashed potatoes. Really just anything from a box. My mom always said that if Betty Crocker didn't make it, neither did she.
You know, I have to say, stovetop, perfection.
Stovetop is really bomb.
I've made a very traditional bird using like stuffing that I toasted and did everything right from scratch by myself. Stovetop just makes it better. And it's so much easier and it's done in like 5 seconds. I do love a good stovetop stuffing. But what else would she make?
Oh jeez. You put a lot on me here.
Sorry, I keep talking so you can draw.
I'm trying to do too many things at once.
If anybody in the chat, like, I'd love to hear some of the things that y'all would have. Chance adds, first green bean casserole sounds like something from an indie romance. Rachel says, no marshmallows at all, yuck. There's certain, like, southern foods that, like, people would have, for their turkey day. Oh, why am I forgetting the name of it? Oh, it's a type of vegetable, and I'm forgetting the name of it. Okra.
Oh, yes.
Like fried okra. I've like the marshmallows with mashed potatoes. That seems like more like a southern thing or like a central state thing.
I have had that, like the yams kind of thing, or like whatever that dish was called. I can't remember, but
yeah,
it's not my favorite, but it was okay.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about pecan pie. I didn't have pecan pie until I was an adult, and I was like, this is so disgusting. Like, it's so rich. I made it, too, so I thought I would like it. My bad if I made it, and it's just corn syrup. It's just corn syrup. That's all it is.
Yes, the kid does have great leg strength. She's a spy. Okay. You know, I'm feeling this. This is a really good still from our movie of, like, the kids coordinating, stealing the roles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a few more comments real quick. Chan saying, I had depression for Turkey Day. Yeah, me too. It's not a lot of food shame. We got Ashley saying that, oh yeah, that's like the leg strength. Yeah. We got Chan saying, yeah, my mom was really fascinating with making turkey in a trash can.
Oh, interesting.
Did she like put a fire at the bottom of it and like cook it kind of like a pit style?
Oh, gee, that's the only thing I could think of.
Trash turkey. That's almost as weird as the turducken.
I like the what the fucking. That is a combination of like octopus, crab, all stuffed into your turkey body, with the tentacles coming out and the claws and everything. It looks like a Lovecraftian horror.
I love this heist.
I'm feeling it.
You want to do the next one?
Let's do the next one. I like where this one went. I think we're ready. What's our next genre?
I rolled the same thing twice. Ow. Ooh.
Okay. Our fresh movie.
Yes! Yeah. I was hoping we'd do this one.
Okay, awesome.
We're doing a musical.
A musical?
Yeah.
And that was under romance, correct?
It is. We did put musical under romance because our feelings are that most musicals have some sort of romance in it.
That's very true.
Even Book of Mormon.
Oh, jeez. Yet to see that one.
Hasadiga Iboai.
We're gonna get demonetized. You sing it too perfect.
Hasadiga Iboai. Oh, so I did have it right. Okay, so Rachel says, I should focus on our musical first before I get to the chat. I'm sorry, chat. I'll come to you in just a second.
Broadway play.
Okay. Broadway musical about Turkey Day. Okay, so I like the beginning of Avenue Q. Have you ever heard of that one?
I'm aware of Avenue Q. I've never seen it, though.
I saw it. At the beginning of it's like, what do you do with a BA in English?
Teach, I guess. I don't know.
Like, it's all, like, it's got a lot of, like, real hot takes about things, but it does it with Muppets, and it's hilarious. Yeah. But the idea is that the kid has just graduated from college. He's trying to make it out on his own, and he's poor, and he lives on, like, Skid Row, pretty much. Down on Skid Row. Because all musicals take place there.
Of course.
So, you might have, like, a young kid who they just graduated from college, and they don't know what the heck they're doing. They don't have enough money to fly home for Turkey Day, and so then the whole thing is like all the weird people that live in their like apartment complex coming together, and they all got like weird, quirky personalities.
Are we talking about Rent here? This sounds like we're talking about Rent.
It's also Avenue Q, but it's like a lot of musicals, so let's go for it.
You know what? Yeah, why not?
Down on Skid Row.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, I'm going back to the chat. Rachel says, I make mini pecan pies without corn syrup. Then what is it? Because literally every recipe I looked up was just pecans plus corn syrup. Like, I'm curious how you make it now. Chances, yep, that's what she did with the trash can. The can was always freshly bought. Weird.
That is interesting.
Weird. Why? You might as well use the same one from last year.
I know. Keep your turkey can.
Turkey can. Yeah, actually, at least it was fresh. Oh, Sweeney Todd.
Oh, gosh.
Sweeney Todd does 2 stairs. Down on Skid Row. Turkey human romance.
Yes.
Okay, this already sounds better than Rent, though. Oh my god, is one of the roommates, like one of the tenants, a turkey? Just a straight turkey?
Yes, absolutely.
Is this our landlord?
This is the romance that happens between the kid who can't go home for Thanksgiving and the turkey next door.
Oh my gosh.
That can be the name of our musical, The Turkey Next Door.
The Turkey Next
All
Door.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Be out at a nice romantic spaghetti dinner.
Yeah, because they're not gonna. They couldn't afford all of the stuff.
No.
And the stuffing. Even though Stovetop is only $2.99, please come at me. I will totally sponsor. Please sponsor us, Stovetop. I love you. I want a lifetime supply of Stovetop. Savory herb is my favorite flavor.
We will sell out for Stovetop, is what we're saying.
Savory herbs, yes. Get at me. Okay, you'll bring the recipe next time you see me. Awesome. Sounds good. I'm curious. I'm just curious. How would you make it without... Because every single recipe I looked, like... Pecan pie is just corn syrup. So for our not Rent, not Avenue Q, maybe we have a neighbor who's like Sweeney Todd.
Jeez.
And everyone thinks that they're actually a murderer, and this might be eating people for Thanksgiving.
Oh jeez.
It's like a Sweeney Todd plus also the lady who lives with like the pie, Mrs.
Oh,
Potts.
Yeah. Mrs. Potts was Beauty and the Beast.
What was her name?
I don't remember.
I'm gonna call her Mrs. Potts.
Helena Bonham Carter.
Yeah. And they like live in an apartment like up and around the corner, and they're always yelling at each other, and you hear lots of weird sounds happening.
Yeah.
Everyone's pretty certain they're murdering people. But, they're nice when they see them in the hallway and they're smoking their cigarettes indoors when they're not supposed to be. You have, like, another neighbor that's Jewish, and so they're sharing a lot of their kosher recipes with people. Like, bringing some inclusiveness, It's also, like, probably New York, so... Because musicals take place in New York.
Oh, they have to.
Unless it's like...
They're contractually obligated.
What's the one that's really popular right now that everyone loves? It's about the Revolutionary War.
Hamilton.
Hamilton. Except it's Hamilton.
Takes place in New York.
Does it?
I mean, New York was a big part of the Revolutionary War.
Mrs. Lovett. That's her name.
Lovett. Okay.
Mrs. Lovett. Thank you, Chance. So Rachel got the recipe off of YouTube from a Southern guy who couldn't use corn syrup because an allergy to it.
Oh, interesting.
We got a Middle Eastern Jesus has to be neighbor.
I mean, Jesus was Middle Eastern.
Yeah. Just like a guy who like dresses up like Jesus and like they don't know what he does during the day. He just leaves the apartment dressed up fully like Jesus every single day. Maybe it's like a sign like the end is near or something.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Hangs out at the local movie theater.
Just we don't know. They don't know where he goes. He just like so you'll see him like protesting like in the backstage. They're like, "Hand me the cranberry sauce," and he's like in the background, just kind of fucking around. I really wanted to do a musical because I just wanted to sing about stuffing. Sorry.
I love stuffing so much.
Stuffing is so good.
Oh my gosh.
I love stuffing.
Like, really close second to my congealed cranberry sauce.
Oh.
I will die on that hill. Come fight me.
It's also good?
What's that?
Lingonberry sauce.
Oh, lingonberry sauce is really good.
Lingonberry sauce is real good. I kind of like it more than I like cranberry sauce. I know, I'm sorry.
I don't know how this can continue, Steph.
I think there's still a can of congealed cranberry sauce that's in the pantry from last year.
Oh my gosh.
Because everyone offered to give you their extra. Because everyone
happy.
buys 2. Because they'll think, we got extra people, blah, blah, blah. They never use the 2. They only ever maybe use like a half of 1. And then Ken gets all the extra cans.
Oh, that's one of the reasons why this is my favorite time of year.
What are some of the other neighbors? Because part of these style of musicals is just all the quirky neighbors in the apartment complex.
Yeah, everyone who shows up.
Everyone's rooting for them to fall in love too.
Yes.
They're like trying to pair them up with each other.
Yes, that oh my gosh, that's like every musical ever.
We had a comment from Chan saying, "Meet behind a Denny's at 3 a.m. Ken. We'll have a stand fight about cranberry sauce."
You know what? I've got a stand ready for you. Okay, okay.
It's all cranberry themed.
Yes.
The fists are cans. The head is also a can.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Is it too late to do like an Iraqi style Thanksgiving? Like, that would make me so happy.
If we did like an anime, we did not put anime as one of our genres.
Oh, what were we thinking?
I was actually thinking about it, but
I would love to do Iraqi's take on like Thanksgiving.
We do so much anime.
We do. But I love a JoJo's.
I know.
Do you want to watch JoJo's and eat pizza after this?
I'm really sorry to say this.
Yeah.
So yes, to their plan for JoJo's and pizza. Hell yes.
Okay, awesome.
But we've got a lot of people saying they don't like cranberries.
More for me, okay? More for me. Give me all your cranberry sauce, chat.
Yes, but you don't even have to fight about it. You can just drop off your cranberry sauce that you don't like in the back of your pantry that you admit probably is there, and just leave it for us.
Because you've forgotten about it, and you'll find it after you buy the new can. Yeah, give it to me. I don't care. We have to have like the big romantic moon hanging down from the rafters. And it's a really nice crescent moon too. Okay.
Is there a moon or a cow jumping over that moon?
I mean, it's a theater performance.
Fly over the moon. I forget how that song goes because it's stupid and I hated that character in Rent.
Oh jeez. Wasn't there Mimi was the I don't know.
No, Mimi's the one who dies of cancer or not cancer, of AIDS.
I thought that was Angel.
Okay, they both die.
Everyone dies of AIDS in that show. That's right.
So Mimi kind of dies, and then Angel comes back and bring her back. Spoilers.
Right. That's right, because she ODs, doesn't she?
Yeah, she ODs, and
geez. Rent is so awful.
I think she also had AIDS too. I think it was an AIDS
Everyone
thing.
has AIDS. Like South Park was not really doing much of a parody when they made that joke in Team America.
Everyone has AIDS.
Your grandma and your sister too.
Your dog too.
Yeah. Okay, I'm really liking this stage performance.
Jump over the moon. Tango Maureen, that's her name.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's her name, is Maureen. Maureen is... Yes, I totally agree with you, Chance, that Maureen is such a bi character. I agree with you. I hated her character, and I hated her, her stupid art that was more popular than the actual artists.
I mean, if that ain't a commentary on art lately anyway.
Right. This is beautiful.
I would pay to watch this stage performance.
Dining room, and let's fill up on spaghetti.
Heck yes. Okay.
We won't eat turkey, 'cause I want to gobble you.
Oh no.
What does that mean? It means lots of sex.
Oh, come on. Let's keep this a family-friendly show.
Sex with a turkey.
Oh, I know that's the implication, but I didn't want to think about it.
All right, we're doing the next.
Let's do the next one. Quickly,
Rachel says, I've never seen Ren, I don't want to. You're not missing anything. You're not missing anything.
Nothing at all.
Okay.
I
don't want to do this. Oh, wait, I rolled up the same thing, sorry.
Oh, okay. You did another... Okay.
Yes!
Okay,
yes!
What's our genre
We're
for the
going
next
back
movie?
to action-adventure.
Action-adventure?
To our Western.
We're doing our Western.
We are doing a Western-themed Turkey Day movie. So that way we can get all of those red belt people to be on board.
Yeah, exactly.
With our Turkey Day movement. So we had a few different ideas for a Western. Do you want to do some of our ideas? Normally we don't prepare. And this wasn't a moment of preparedness. About a month and a half ago, Ken and I had the giggles and we couldn't sleep and we were just coming up with ideas for stream.
Yeah.
And then we came up with this idea. And then we came up with a whole Western romance movie.
Yes.
And it was so good.
I think
do
that's
we want
what's
to
gonna
recreate it, or do we want to come up with something new?
I mean, I'm pretty sure like it's gonna go that route regardless.
All right. So let me just pitch all this idea to you. So the idea is that we got ourselves a turkey rancher, right?
He's gonna wrangle them turkeys.
Wrangles them turkeys. He's got to work hard on that turkey ranch and making sure the town's got turkeys for Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
But who should move in next door but
a bog witch.
Specifically, who grows cranberries.
In her bog.
But she has to like tear up all the ground and the dirt to make her cranberry bog. And then he's like, don't she know I got turkeys around here? Them turkeys will drown if they get near that water.
That pass is the only way to get the turkeys to town. She's ruining me.
And so like they have like that quarrel.
I'm never going to financially recover from this. Sorry.
No, it's good. But then, so first they're like butting heads. Mm-hmm. First the guy assumes that like this bog witch, this is what he calls her. He's like, that damn bog witch moved in, ruining my turkey route.
Yeah.
How else am I supposed to get turkeys to pasture? And then through that property. And then like the other neighbor's like, well, you should have brought that property when you could. I guess she got it up as a good deal. She? I'm going to teach this woman who's boss around here. I'm going to tell her I'm going to still keep moving my turkeys through there. He's got a whole plan. And then he meets her. And she's beautiful. Instantly, like, falls in love with this woman. And he's like, well, why cranberries? Why you come here and do cranberries? And she's just absolutely bewitched him. Might actually be a little bit bewitching.
I mean, she is a bog witch. So why wouldn't she be bewitching?
And, Cat, I want to read this to you, Kenji.
Okay.
Cat says, did I miss the cloaca action?
Oh, oh, yes, you missed the cloaca action. Thank you.
T4T couple.
Turkey for, I don't know.
Turkey for turkey? I'm sorry. We are clueless. But yeah, because it's got to be like really heteronormative, because how else are you supposed to sway all those red belt people, right?
Like they're expecting the musical from New York to be all for them left leaning people.
Trans for trans, yeah. Well, you know what? That might be our little secrets. We might just have that be the little secret that we keep, so that that way we can trick all the conservatives into liking our turkey movie, and then like 2 years down the road we're like, oh yeah, by the way, they're both trans.
Because you know how much they love being tricked.
Yeah. They've already bought all the merchandise. They've already spent all their money on this Western.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, Brokeback Mountain did it.
Yeah. Anyways, so this bog witch, he's absolutely Twitter-pated, absolutely in love with this bog witch. And cis-baiting, I approve. And bog witch is absolutely like he's absolutely Twitter-pated by bog witch, and then the movie takes a turn. And then now he's working and helping her on her piece of property. But then he's got that problem with taking his turkeys out to pasture. Like, he's got this day where he's got to take these turkeys out. Like, he's on the calendar. He's only got so many days before he's got to take the turkeys out to pasture. If these turkeys do not get to pasture by this day, they're not going to get fat enough in time for Turkey Day.
Exactly.
And so, but through the power of love, they managed to find a compromise. this little like bridge for the turkeys to go through up over the cranberry bog. And it's safe enough for the turkeys to run through without falling in and drowning.
I'm doing a Julia from Drawfee and doing a strong silhouette because I want him to be like the foreground.
This is a great movie poster already.
You know, I'm feeling it.
Yeah, and yeah.
Oh, I've got it. Okay. So Bog Witch is going to be over in the other side of this bog because he's standing just kind of a little raised above the bog itself, like overlooking on kind of a little cliff offshoot. Here she is. Parting the bog so the turkeys can pass.
You shall not pass!
Except you will pass!
She is truly powerful and magical.
Mm-hmm. Because, like, okay. We're talking about how he's, like, just Twitter-pated by this Bog Witch, like, from the get-go. But what qualities does he have that she is endeared to him with now?
Kenji?
Yeah?
Have you never seen a Western love movie?
He's just got to be handsome. Gotcha.
No, he doesn't even have to be handsome. He just has
true.
to be there. He has to be present. Just has to have a penis.
That's true.
Or maybe not a penis in this instance. But he has to be, like, male presenting. That's all he's got to do.
That's fair.
Hallmark romance movies have taught me this. Actually, no, the Hallmark romance movies are pretty, like, they get the rugged, like, probably was a model for a romance novel cover.
So the flimsy excuse that they use to get her to like him now, I think, is like, oh, well, he's really community-driven. Like, he's just trying to feed the community.
Yeah, just... He's really there for his community, and the way he cares for his turkeys.
Yeah, he's very gentle with the turkeys.
I know that he's gonna slaughter them all in like a couple of weeks, but
in a humane way.
He's really there. My gender is himbo cowboy. I mean, if a Rocky can do a Western, so can we. With turkeys.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So what else should happen in this movie? Like, I remember us thinking about this. We had like a whole scenes, and of course it was at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Of
when
course
we
it was. That's when our best ideas come in.
We couldn't sleep, and we had the giggles.
Oh gosh, I'm trying to remember. I really like just the whole like Bog Witch parts the bog so the turkeys can get through.
Mm-hmm. They're like, well, that's some pretty powerful stuff there, ma'am.
That's some crazy magic you do. Hoodoo? No, I'm talking about magic, not hoodoo. I did it.
It is, though. It is.
It is.
But I get your joke, too.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be like one of those movies that's really streamlined, very simplistic plots. You can count all the beats. Of course, those moments when he's like in her house and like he sees certain things and he's like, I think she's a dang babe. Bog Witch. Bog Witch. Bog Watch. Or is a Bogwai.
Oh, God.
We already did that.
Just don't feed her after midnight.
Exactly. Ashley, what is this movie even about? That's what most people are going to want to know because it's one of those bland romance westerns.
Turns out it's also a little bit of a mystery because no one knows what it's about.
There might be a witch, might actually be magic. We just know that she's parted the... So, I don't know, you've probably never seen it. Never mind.
I'm just trying to draw something that looks vaguely water-like.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm not expecting this to look anything accurate to a cranberry bog.
Those turkeys are spot on, though. Those fat little blobs look exactly like turkeys. I'm very impressed.
Why, thank you very much.
They're like parting the seas.
Gotta have the mountains in the background because how else do you know this isn't like the Sierra Nevadas?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The painted hills.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my God. Can you just do a favor for me real quick?
That?
Will you throw a cat with a cowboy hat on there screaming?
Yes, Absolutely thinking about that. Okay.
You just really gonna scroll on without saying a meowdy? She also has a cat that has a cowboy hat.
That's adorable.
It's her familiar, the bog witch, who's often like just harassing his turkeys.
Wait, that cat needs to be more angled back. Excuse me.
Yeah, like a real big meow. I just wanted to sing some more. Sing.
Sing the songs of Bee's people.
Meow, 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 meow.
Oh gosh.
Meow, 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 meow.
Are you referencing like one of those old meme pages that I can't remember the name
Meow,
of
meow,
right
meow,
now?
meow, meow,
Yes,
meow,
you
meow,
are.
meow, meow, meow,
Oh,
meow,
you really
meow,
have to
meow,
make it
meow,
known
meow,
we're elder millennials every episode, huh?
Yes. Yeah, it's gonna be like one of those really simplistic plots. Like you can catch all the beats. Like they do the whole trip, and he's got his hand over by her head, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, is he gonna smooch me? Oh no, we can't do that quite yet. We're not even halfway through the movie."
Okay, there's the giant cat in the sky just meowing. All right.
Anything else you want to add to our Western?
A cactus. Because that's important.
That makes it a Western.
Exactly. How else do you know that this is a magically created bog? Quite frankly. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm liking it. I'd go see this movie.
I'd definitely see this movie.
Climactic parting of the bog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the annual run of the turkeys.
We'll call it Turkey Ball Run. Or Butterball Run. There we go. Butterball Run.
That's really good. That's really good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Bee's used to my singing now, cats.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right. Are you ready to do another?
Let's do another.
Another.
All right. What's our
I just rolled
theme?
the same exact thing.
We keep getting rerolls.
We already kind of done that. I'm going to skip that one. Why don't we pick one off the list that we really want to do?
Getting too many rerolls. All right.
Yeah. We've got a lot here.
We do. You know. I think
do we want to leave it for the chat to decide?
Oh,
I think we could give it a moment. I will pick 3.
Okay.
3, and we're going to take votes. We will actually wait for you because they know there's a delay.
So we'll do our 1, our 2, and our 3.
Yeah.
3.
Okay, so I would like to see one of these 3 by our next, okay? A apocalyptic sci-fi.
Okay. Apocalyptic sci-fi.
A buddy cop comedy.
Buddy cop. Hell yeah.
Or a zombie.
A zombie?
Mm-hmm. All right, we'll give you some time. Ken, while we're waiting for people to vote, will you tell me what your mom would make? Because your mom is notoriously the world's worst cook.
Sorry, I just had to draw Mr. Owl because I did the 1, 2, 3. Oh goodness grief. My mom would, she would make steamed broccoli that she didn't steam all the way so it was cold. Every time.
Was it frozen?
Yes, it's always frozen broccoli that's still cold, even though she put it on the steamer on top of the stove. The turkey would be kind of dry. It'd be instant mashed potatoes. Honestly, I think this is probably why the congealed cranberry sauce is my favorite, is because it was the best tasting thing on the spread that I had every Thanksgiving.
And mess it up.
It was the only good thing about Thanksgiving. I thought I hated turkey growing up because every Thanksgiving it was the driest thing I'd ever put in my mouth.
Me too when I was a kid.
Hated it.
Yeah.
Yeah, inevitably there was some other thing like there was always just a thing of corn that she
From the
boiled.
can.
Yeah, canned corn. Rolls, the store-bought rolls. Like, it was always a very just generic, bland meal that didn't feel special. Like, the whole lineup could usually be something that we'd have, like, for a weekly family dinner that was still bland as well. Just maybe no rice that was cooked that week.
With soy sauce added.
Only soy sauce was the only topping that we ever had for something like that. But yeah, no, it's bland, generic is the best way to describe my Thanksgivings growing up. But you know what? I'm not upset about or worried about upsetting my mom in describing this because I know she's not watching. Oh, it's my turn for therapy.
Definitely not this far in. Definitely not this far
Not
in.
after all the swears we did at the start.
Oh, so many awful swears.
Oh, no.
So we got
What
2
do we
votes
got?
for
Okay.
zombie. We got 1 vote for sci-fi.
My tragic backstory has endeared Chance to me and not fighting me now.
But Ashley still will.
Okay.
I think
All
we're
right.
making a zombie
I think
movie.
we're doing a zombie turkey. All right.
Okay. I want to talk about zombie movies for a second. Can I talk about zombie movies?
Talk about zombie movies. Let's do it.
Okay. So, I think the zombies in this should definitely be the turkeys.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
Zombie turkeys.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with the Hulu special Zombievers, which
Yeah.
that exists. Lots of zombie animals exist. Oh,
Yeah.
God,
This is going to be the new edition, which is the zombie turkey apocalypse.
Okay.
But maybe not quite the apocalypse, it's the uprising.
Oh, uprising.
Yes.
Okay.
So one thing I like about, because the zombie genre is kind of dying down. It was very popular. Yeah. It will not rise from the grave right now. But what I liked about it, specifically, the 1980s Night of the Living Dead remake is one of my favorite zombie movies. What I liked so much about it was that it is more of like a psychological thriller, and it has less to do with the zombies outside and more with the people inside the house and what they will do in times of desperation.
Yeah.
And like how people communicate, how people handle stressful situations, and just kind of showing like the really ugly side of people.
Yeah.
And then you also have like Barbara, our main character, how she rises to the cause. In the original, she just basically shuts down. Barbara just shuts down. She's a dumb female character.
Yeah.
And the 1980s remake was awesome because Barbara instead became a badass. She rose to the occasion, was like, fuck this. I'm not going to stay in this house. And then she walks past the zombies and they don't even try to attack her. This is before the time of running zombies, like, reloading, you know.
Yeah.
This was like just the very, very docile zombies. And that's what I love so much. So, that being said, I mean, when you have zombie turkeys, it's going to be a dumb, almost like a stoner movie.
Oh,
just kind of like
definitely.
ridiculous, kind of like the Zombievers, where you got like a group of people. You might have the same setup of Night of the Living Dead, where people are in the house. Maybe it's a family meeting for Thanksgiving, and then the turkey starts rattling in the oven.
Nice.
And then starts banging on the oven door, and then eventually breaks out of the oven and starts attacking the people. But it's like scalding hot, so like Grandpa gets burned on the face.
Oh no.
Like all like the juices like come scorching out of it. The stuffing just like burns somebody else.
I can dig it.
Like, yeah, starting off with like one family and then maybe showing another family, but like maybe you have like person who's like your main character, like just complaining about like, oh, my family is just the worst. I hate them. I hate Thanksgiving. This is the stupidest holiday. I hate this.
Oh no. By the time you're done with the movie, they'll have learned the true spirit of Thanksgiving.
Which is eating turkey.
I don't think anyone's going to want to eat this reanimated turkey afterwards.
They just burn them all.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, like, she and, like, maybe one of, like, she's the only one from her family that manages to escape, like, the turkey, in their own house. And then you, like, go out to the neighborhood, kind of like in one of the zombie movies where, like, it starts with one house and then it starts to, like, you go outside and everybody suddenly, like, in car accidents, zombies are everywhere, killing and attacking. She comes out of the house and but it's, like, turkeys. Like, half frozen, de-thawed. Some are, like, with, like, full-on, like, heads and legs. Some are just, like, the turkeys that came out of the oven.
Okay.
Well, what are we thinking about this?
I'm feeling it. I'm definitely totally drawing just zombie turkeys attacking a family at Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, just for the sake of time, I think I'll stop doing the pre-sketch and just start getting in that clean, good line work.
Kat says, this sounds made for riff tracks.
God, right?
Chan says, insert dark joke about the spirit of Thanksgiving and the native genocide.
Yes. This would be the movie for that.
Yeah.
Like, the original Night of the Living Dead, when Romero did it, like, back in the 60s? It was meant as, like, a allegory to racism, and, like, just how horrible people would be to each other in any situation, and just how they would treat people that they look down on.
That does happen, because there is a black
absolutely.
character in it, and they're all horribly racist to him.
Yeah, it was totally meant to hang a lantern on it and, like, be a commentary about society.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna throw this out there. I would love to see this as, like, a curse to white people. That, like, a native tribe decided to curse the white people who are just insensitive. Gobbler. Fucking hate Stephen King.
Thank you for knowing my thinner callback.
Yes. Yeah, so it's like the native people, maybe there was an incident before the movie where, like, the local, First Nation, tribe was, like, trying to raise awareness about what this holiday actually is, and, like, y'all shouldn't be doing this, like, this isn't cool. Like, if you just want to have turkey and stuffing, that's one thing, but, like, to call over, like, what you say it is, like, how you're teaching in the schools, it's kind of bad.
Yeah.
And,
stop dressing up like us. We're not costumes.
yeah, cultures are not costumes.
Yeah.
And then, like, maybe somebody throws, like maybe they just get harassed and, like, get out of town, stop ruining our holiday. And so then they decide that they are going to curse the town and with the uprising of the turkey.
The people absolutely deserve it, quite frankly, from the sounds of that.
Yes, Skinwalker turkey.
Oh, God, yes. That sounds amazing.
So the whole town gets ravaged, and I like the rib cage that you've added to this turkey.
Thank you.
Yeah. The whole town pretty much gets wiped off the planets, or wiped off the face of the earth. And then, because of course all zombie movies end with, like, is it really over? Did they really get them all? And you see, like, a zombie, like, going into, like, the next town. Like, even after they drop the nukes onto the town, onto the city. Like,
They missed one.
And the curse continues.
Love it.
They put, Rachel adds, they put that curse that any turkey that is killed comes back to life once in the oven.
Oh, God, this is like Pet Sematary, but Thanksgiving.
Ashley adds, wait, shouldn't that word be said? Oh, wait, never mind, retracted. The end. Yes. I'm loving this zombie. Because, yeah, like you said, George Romero's, like, commentary was absolutely about racism and showing just how awful people can be. And I think it's a good take for Thanksgiving as a holiday. I've been purposefully calling it Turkey Day because I just like to eat turkey.
I know, who doesn't? Turkey's delicious.
At the beginning of this stream, and I'll repeat it again, I said, like, for me, I see Turkey Day more as, like, an extended, like, harvest holiday. that's all it really has been for a really long time. Like how they were trying to teach it to us in public schools was just like absolutely like colonialism, trying to teach like, oh, you know, the mass genocide of the First Nation people, it wasn't a bad thing. See, they liked us. They fed us. See, it wasn't bad at all.
They totally didn't see this, us, you know, destroying their homes coming.
Yeah, this was totally like they were thankful. They were thankful, and so we're
besties now.
Even though a lot of us learned that in public schools here in the United States, spoilers for people who are and internationally outside of the United States, yeah, they did teach us that crap when we were kids. Yeah, that's why a lot of people are like, Thanksgiving's not that cool of a holiday. But I personally like the extension of harvest holidays. As a pagan, I celebrate many harvest holidays. 3 of them, to be in fact. So to have one more excuse to eat stuffing and mashed potatoes and all that stuff, like, you don't need to tell this tourist twice. And that's what I personally see it as. And I'm not trying to ignore that is the history, what we were taught and stuff, but I think that putting the focus on better things, like for Columbus Day, right? Changing that to be about First Nation people and about people who are native to the United States. So I think a rebranding is in order, and that's why I've been focused on the turkeys and no belt buckles or anything in this stream.
No.
Oh no, the dog!
I mean, the dog survives. The dog always survives.
I hate that in some of those movies.
Okay. You know, I like this. I like just the guy and his dog, like, terrified at the turkeys. And clearly one is, like, starting to rise from its tinfoil tray.
Thank you for the update, Chance. Natives don't really like when skinny boys and Wendy Nopes are used by white peoples in horror, so be careful with that.
What?
I'm gonna say this is just the turkey zombie apocalypse. Yeah, the dog always lives. Dog always lives. So.
Yeah.
I definitely think the end of this film should be like, but did they really stop it? Like, the government definitely comes in and just nukes the whole town. Because zombie movies never end happy.
Oh, no. No, never. Never, ever, ever.
No. And this is kind of just ridiculous, too. Kind of like Zombieverse.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you're not supposed to take this seriously.
Like, the end, like, but did they really get them?
Short answer, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
What's the name for this?
Gosh, what is the name for our turkey zombies? Turkey?
Night of the Living Stuffing.
Oh, jeez. I am spacing out right now. What's a good name? Chat, what's a good name?
Yeah, help us out. Bail us out, chat.
Yes.
We've got 1 week.
Oh, I think I've got it. It's gonna be Thanksgiving. With a Z. There we go. Boom,
there
jam.
There we go. You did it. That's good. That's real good. Yeah.
Really short and sweet. Really simple. Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Why is there an extra G in there? Jeez.
Thanksgiving.
I know how to spell, I promise.
Alright.
Okay.
You ready to do... We got time for one more.
I think we got time for one more.
Was there anyone on that list that you wanted to do, Kenji?
I have one that's special in my heart that I would love to do. And, I'm just gonna start drawing it.
I think that y'all will be very pleasantly surprised.
It'll have another puppo in it.
Okay, actually, let's see if our chat can guess what type of genre this is. Because I know exactly what you're doing.
You do.
I do.
Yes, you do.
I do. We do share the same brain, Kenji. We share the same brain.
Okay, so first of all, I'll give y'all a really good hint just right from the get-go. It's a buddy cop movie.
You just told them the answer. They didn't get to guess.
But they have to guess which buddy cop movie.
Oh, excuse me. Yes, you are basing off a very specific buddy cop movie.
This is a very specific buddy cop movie. And I think you'll all really enjoy it.
I've actually never seen this movie.
I've seen it once, and it's adorable. If y'all want another... Should I give them another hint, or is it too soon to give them another hint?
Give them another hint.
It stars America's Sweetheart. I'll tell you that right now.
Okay, but what year?
Every year, thank you.
You know, buddy cop films are a very specific time era. Like, you don't see too many buddy cop films.
That's true.
Like, they tried to do the one that was D&D themed, and it failed.
There was a D&D buddy cop movie?
Remember the one with, like, the ogres and Will Smith?
Oh, Will Smith, right.
Yeah.
Bright, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
We got Chance saying, oh, adorable, so not Hot Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz was a very fun movie.
I was kind of making fun of the buddy cop genre.
Kind of, yes.
Like, the 80s was a hot time for those buddy cop films.
Yes.
There was a lot of them coming out in the 80s.
This was an 80s film.
But like other ones that have come out later, like they tried to do a different spin with like D&D or making fun of it. Like I can't think, and maybe I'm just haven't been paying attention to movies lately. Has there been a recent serious buddy cop film made lately, like recently?
Oh gosh, the last one I can think of that I saw in theaters was The Other Guys.
Chance.
But that was a gag. Yeah.
Sorry, I keep interrupting you.
Yeah, you're all good.
Chance says, I have a video essay about Bright I can send you, too. I would always be curious. I think we tried watching it.
We did. We couldn't get into it because it was a little too much.
Yeah. Like, I've heard it's kind of like one of those things, like, you kind of have to get through a certain part to get through to like what people liked about it. Or I think maybe it's just because it was so ridiculous people liked it. And also Will Smith.
Also Will Smith.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ashley. A buddy cop flick. So they became really popular in the 80s. A buddy cop flick is usually like you've got two cops who you've got your straight-laced cop who follows by the books and by the rules.
You got your loose cannon cop, and there's an odd couple pairing now.
And then you have, like, another cop who's, like, doesn't follow the rules. He doesn't wear his uniform, barely wears his badge. He's really, like, disgruntled. He's like, takes the law into his own hand. He doesn't go by the books. And the police chief pairs the two of them because he thinks the straight-laced cop can bring the loose cannon, more, like, bring him back and following the rules. He's like, you're a loose cannon! Like, there's...
You're a loose cannon, Donowitz.
It became very popular. Like, there was a lot of movies done like this.
Like Starsky and Hutch.
Like, there was the odd couple pairing, like Ken was saying. Like, that's why it became very popular. And usually, by the end, like, the uptight cop becomes a little bit more loose, and the loose cop becomes more, like, follows the rules. He understands why the rules are important. And usually... The loose cop is single. He's got lots of girlfriends. He's living in his apartment. Like, basically his job is his life. Like, he doesn't really focus on anything else. While the straight-laced cop has got, like, a big family, a beautiful, perfect wife, like, very, like, cis-het normative, all of that stuff. And, So yeah, they usually like stumble across a crime that usually is bigger than their normal routine. Like they're just doing a normal routine call, and it turns into like this big drug heist and stuff. Or
in this case, it will be instant mashed potatoes, is what they're smuggling.
yeah, like they stumble across something that's much bigger, and so it's up to the two of them to crack the case and bring in the bad guys. Yeah. That's your typical buddy cop flick.
Yeah.
Rachel says, what was the one with Mel Gibson called?
Oh, Lethal Weapon.
Oh my gosh. Good job, Kenji.
Yeah.
Chan says, my fave is to read gayness into. You know, a lot of them did have that tension.
They did.
It doesn't take very much to look into it, because they're like, it's about their relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not hard.
No, like, not at all.
Most of them are probably boyfriends.
Yeah.
But, like, because it was the 80s and homophobia, like,
yeah.
even though they, like, get really close and they're like, Donowitz, I think I'm really, really getting to you.
It's pure Colombian mashed potatoes. Starchy snow is what they call it on the streets.
Yeah, actually, it's a little boring because it's been overdone. But, like, they were really popular because it was just a really easy to follow action.
Very formulaic.
Very formulaic, really easy to follow, just action flick. Yeah, that's why there were so many of them at that time.
Yeah.
And Hot Fuzz makes fun of it.
Yes, it do.
And Bright tries to do a different spin on it with, like...
just the fantasy elements added to
and
it.
It's weird. Yeah. It's very weird. We got Ashley saying enemies to lovers, and it's gay obviously because I want hetero enemies to lovers. I'd spend time with my grandma more. Rachel says thanks, Ken.
You got it.
So Good Omens, kind of. I mean, I don't know enough about Good Omens to say, but yeah, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me that the whole buddy cop genre is like so formulaic and so popular. Mm-hmm. You've got two opposite sides, and they gotta work together to crack the case. Yeah. The greater evil between the greater issue outweighs their own personal troubles, and through that. Big situation, they can finally find that even ground. And you know what, Jenkins? You're actually you know what, Donowitz? You're actually a pretty damn good cop.
I don't care what anybody else says about your slovenly written reports. You're a great cop in my book.
Chance adds chat. Bright tries to tackle racism, and it's painful.
Yeah, that's kind of what did it for me. Was just the really awkward, like, wow, this feels really racist, and I don't feel comfortable about it.
Ken, like, I love the knife in the bags of mashed potatoes. Like, it's pure. It was on the floor.
I mean, it kind of is.
Bring it back to Reds.
Like a big cloudy pattern on the... I don't know.
Vinced and mashed potatoes.
Yes. We'll just say that's mashed potato dust on the floor.
Okay, so what movie is this?
This is Turkey and Hooch.
I've never seen that movie.
So Turner and Hooch stars Tom Hanks, America's Sweetheart. He's basically... oh gosh, I'm trying to remember all the details on it. I can't remember if he's like loose cop or he just doesn't like working with people. He doesn't have a partner for whatever reason. And he basically ends up getting this dog. Like, he didn't want the dog. The dog kind of found him. And the dog just won't leave him alone and ends up becoming his partner because he won't have a partner any other way. And this dog won't let him not have a partner, basically. So
good job, Rachel, who totally got it right before you said Turner and Hooch is the only one I can think of with an animal.
You know what's great is that Tom Hanks is perfect for this movie because it'll be totally starring him. He'll voice the turkey because not only is he Tom Hanks, but he's T. Hanks. He's Thanks. He's Thanksgiving is who he is.
Ken was very proud of that one. I'm glad you got to do it.
I'm very, very pleased with myself.
So, what happens in Turkey and Hooch?
Turkey and Hooch, well, clearly they're breaking in and they're stopping this illegal inflation of the instant mashed potato market. And that's clearly the mob boss standing up and over his goods, watching production happen. So, yeah, like the dog just won't leave the turkey alone. He's just too delicious. He doesn't know that. But they find that they're actually really good buddies by the end.
You know, any movie with a good puppo is a good movie for me.
It's true.
Absolutely.
It's very true.
Well, Kenji, we got about 5 minutes left.
You know, I think this is a good stopping point. I feel comfortable with that. I like where we are. Yeah.
Thank you all so much for joining us. Whatever you do, decide not to celebrate Thanksgiving, which I super respect. Whether you decide to eat some turkey, whatever it is that you'd like to do, whatever calls to you. Have a wonderful day off. At least it's that.
Yeah.
And then I hope you all have just a wonderful time of rest. For those who live internationally, I hope you had a good laugh at weird American traditions and weird American food.
And weird American movies.
And weird American movies, absolutely. Thank you all so much for watching.
It was a blast.
It was absolutely a blast. Oh, Disney Plus has Turner and Hooch.
We may have to watch it.
Yeah, we could watch that. That could be our new Turkey Day tradition of watching
Turkey and Hooch.
Turkey and Hooch on our Turkey Day. Hope you all at least have a good meal. You know, whatever it is that you decide to eat. We're going to have meatloaf because we don't like doing the whole bird. And just an excuse to have stuffing and gravy. All the gravy train.
Oh, yeah. And canned cranberry sauce.
Oh, yeah.
That is what I'm thankful for.
So whatever this holiday means for you, we all hope you all had a great time watching our stream. And
it was a blast.
Producers, hit us up for more Turkey Day.
We got the ideas.
We got the ideas. Yeah.
So Steph, where can everybody find you? As if our regulars don't already know.
You can find me at Raven Wisdom Arts on Twitter and Instagram. I post more regularly on Instagram. I'm also on Facebook for my more regular events and things that I do locally on Raven Wisdom Divination. Where can they find you, Kenji?
They can find me on Facebook as Kenjamin Art and Design. Same as Instagram, Kenjamin Art and Design for that. Twitter for Kenjamin Art. You can find lots of silly drawings and doodles and lots of pixel art lately. I've been bit by the pixel art bug.
Before we wrap things up, I want to read a couple more comments from our chat. Ashley says, "My aunt is coming over for Turkey Day. Ken, Steph, please save me, I beg you." You know, I'm grateful that
You know.
What?
Maybe Ashley can rewatch some Jam and Jabber. Just kind of seclude herself away. Watch some Jam and Jabbers. Watch her favorites.
Maybe she could do a heist and just steal all the rolls and hide in your room.
No one's going to want to eat turkey without rolls.
Yeah. Just go and steal all those rolls. They're the best part anyways.
It's true.
And chance to having pizza. That's awesome. I like that tradition. We're actually having pizza tonight.
Pizza tonight, yeah.
That's our new tradition. After we finish stream, we order some Victory Pizza. So I hope you all enjoy yourselves. Thank you so much for watching. And have a wonderful rest of your weekends.
Have a great week. We'll see you next week for another fantastic art stream.
Same time, same place, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Oh, yeah. Have a great week, everybody.
Thanks.